Hello there, my name is Patty, and today I'm watching YELLOWJACKETS Season 3, Episode 6. When I started reacting to Season 3, I jokingly said I was method reacting to the season, and I mostly based that on my ACL injury because it's such a common sports injury to have. Now, I unlocked a new stage of method reacting to YELLOWJACKETS because the wilderness has actually spoken to me. Yep, that is correct. I had a super high fever this week, probably the highest I've had in years, and it was not fun. And at some point, I actually really started hallucinating. I actually hallucinated about YELLOWJACKETS. I thought I had forgotten to press the recording button, and then Kate Blanchett showed up in an episode, and unfortunately I did not have my reaction because my camera wasn't recording. I'm back to being somewhat healthy. I still have the glasses on for today's episode, hoping that it will help me understand and see things better because I think I'm not at 100% brain capacity yet. But nevertheless, we're here for a new episode of YELLOWJACKETS. Season 3, Episode 6 is called... See, I'm not back to 100%. I forgot what it was called. Oh, it's called Thanksgiving Canada. Knowing the girls and the show, I don't think a turkey is gonna be roasting in the fire. Sources and reviewers have said that apparently the second half of YELLOWJACKETS Season 3 is very intense and doesn't really let up until the finale, so I'm really scared to press play, but I'm also excited. Let's get into it. Thanksgiving in Canada. Or just Canada. Thanksgiving Canada. Whatever.
Oh, fuck, Jeff. You don't know.
Of course he doesn't know. Someone has to tell him.
Lottie is dead.
Every time a character says it, ugh. Does
What?
Callie know? Oh.
No. I think I fucked up.
I'm so glad we're finally potentially hearing what's on it. This poor man.
Maybe you could just kill me.
Stop.
No, really.
Yep. I knew he was gonna do that. I knew he was gonna ask her, and knowing her, I think she might actually do it. She cares about him, so I really do think that she might do it to end his suffering and to do him a favor in a way.
Excuse me. I need your help. You need to kill me.
Just bring me a knife. Your hands can stay clean.
Oh, is it a montage every day?
Bon appetit.
You know, the gun would be quick.
We're getting so many Nat outfits.
Eat.
Oh no. I googled Canadian Thanksgiving before starting this episode because I had an inkling, and apparently Canada has a different date for Thanksgiving than the US does, and apparently it's the 2nd October, the second Monday in October. I actually wanted to make a comment about, oh, but I don't think this applies here because they're not in October yet. But knowing the show, of course, I think we're actually gonna jump forward to October. Fall Thanksgiving moment, which means we might go back into winter. Oh, heck no.
Eat.
I don't know, Ben. If Natalie Scotorchio told me to eat, I'd just eat.
I took the matches and I lit a couple of rags.
I don't think so.
I tried to kill
No, you didn't.
Nat.
No, you're provoking.
Should have burned this place down when I had a chance.
You sentenced me to death. Now you need to keep that promise.
Well, she didn't vote. Just vote. Sorry.
Just vote. Just vote. Just vote.
The acting. We have to talk about Steven Kruger's acting. Oh, look at the, they've added like rags, kind of like curtains to their huts. Yeah, the leaves, we're definitely in fall now. Oh no, I'm so worried.
Do you think Mel has to wear Jackie's clothes when they make out? Definitely makes...
I was just about to comment just on their like body language, and then Van made that comment. Okay, let me see that again. They're sharing a hut now, for real. They're doing public displays of affection. Well, at least Melissa is doing it. I'm not sure if Shauna's really that into it. No matter if you ship Jackie Shauna romantically or not, you can't deny that it is one of the most important relationships on the show. So much of what Shauna does, even before the crash, well, everything Shauna does is kind of can be traced back to Jackie and the relationship these two had. But what I find very interesting is to kind of have somewhat of a confirmation from other characters on the show. This means that other characters are thinking the same thing that I, as an audience member, was thinking. Where I was sitting here like, oh, do they realize that they're in love? Jackie Taylor, haunting the narrative since 1996.
I don't know what's on the tape, Jeff.
Listen to it. I want to know.
Do you have a way to play it?
I definitely have the ability to play any and all unidentified tapes.
I love her.
Her talent and brilliance is beyond.
I could drop it to your place like later this week.
I love that Shauna is going through multiple stages of someone's trying to kill me, someone's after me, my family, while Ty and Van are just chilling in a resort, getting room service, spending a lot of money. Two worlds, you know?
Rare. A bacon cheeseburger with fries, and
This is so obviously other Ty. Ty is a vegetarian at least, maybe a vegan, I don't know, but she doesn't eat meat. I can't believe I didn't see it earlier. I mean, she was at the restaurant with Van a couple episodes ago too. I don't remember if they ate meat there, but she was definitely a vegetarian in season 1.
What is with you?
Van, just think.
I lost my family, my career, Lottie, Nat.
Lottie Nat meant okay.
The love of my life is battling cancer, and I have tried, but I can't fix any of it.
The love of my life. I can't be happy about this now because it's other Ty. So is it even true?
So maybe for now, I just want to feel good.
She's pretty good for her age.
I mean, who even uses DAT tapes anymore anyway?
Super intense birders.
And?
Get dressed right now.
Who?
What are you, a fucking owl?
Who else uses those tapes? Oh, you can hear the flies. This poor man.
What the fuck are you doing?
Is he killing their animals?
Like a hunger strike. There was at least a week's worth of rotten food stashed in there. Did you know about this?
Are you hungry right now?
Not at all.
Really? I'm so hungry.
Well, you should probably eat.
Bye, thanks.
I'm just trying to figure it out.
Yeah, maybe you shouldn't.
Look. So we need to convince him to eat.
Are we gonna force feed him?
Yeah. Not your fault.
Oh. I'm just having a bit of a staring contest with Sophie Thatcher's wig. Oh!
is he really that bad?
Is this the first Nat Travis interaction all season? Ooh. Is there a Yellow Jacket sticker on that? It's just Ty. Help. First I was annoyed, I was like, oh, this is just Ty, because I thought Ty was messing with her. Is this potentially our Ty? Trying to reach Van, trying to tell her, hey, you're interacting with my other half that is not that nice.
I don't trust her. I don't think she's a good person.
Van.
Is this in Thaisa's basement? Has Van moved in?
Why would Lottie eat at a restaurant with a 2.5-star rating? No vegetarian options.
I need a rundown on all the surviving Yellow Jackets and their dietary restrictions or their preferred diets, because I really want to know. For example, I don't know if Misty is a vegetarian. Is she?
It's giving he, she, we, they, them, non-binary, vegan, vegetarian. I'm scared. I'm gonna give it 2 stars.
Is that Lisa? Oh my god! I didn't actually think we were ever gonna see Lisa again. I'm so glad. Girlie lost both her moms. She lost Nat and Lottie. So, Misty, it's time for you to step up. At least their family... Oh. Oh, Kelly, you little schemer. Yeah, they're force-feeding him. The costumes were so... You guys, we're so close to the pilot scenes, and I need a moment. Okay. Travis, Shauna, Van. This might do it. She might actually kill him.
Why can you not just let me fucking die?
Because you're the bridge. I have one thing to say. And that is that the girls might be getting this wrong, because maybe he's not the bridge home, but he's the bridge to their humanity. And once he dies, they kind of lose their last connection to real humanity, because then they will just go down their little rabbit hole of whatever it is that they're doing. So he's like their last tie to normal humankind, normal civilization. And the way they're treating him right now is not very humane. They're slowly but surely cutting this last tie that they have. And I think we're actually gonna lose him this episode, right? I think Nat might actually do it.
Answer me.
While I'm waiting for your fucking response, are you just not gonna say anything, dumbass?
Poor Lottie, she's so desperate for answers and she wants to know what she's doing.
Let's fucking listen to it.
Testing, 1, 2, 3. Oh my god, what is this?
Hello, what is what?
Dance if you gay, Bruce. Dance if you gay.
It sounded like a hunt, and that was recorded, meaning, oh my god, maybe the theories that they kill hikers or something, maybe those theories are true. So she realized Callie was recording it. I think she's gonna do it. I think she's gonna mercy kill him, and that will strip her from her position of power, and that will then also kind of be the downfall for the girls.
You know they won't forgive you.
I don't care. You saw him.
Don't cry.
Okay, Travis, let her go. Yeah, thank you. Oh no, Nat. This is her first human kill, right? He's like even scooching closer. Whew. The acting.
I love it. I love it.
Oh my god.
Kept a promise.
Misty, can you not see that this was the best solution for him? She has her own Jackie corpse now.
Stop it!
Ooh. Miss Henready! Unfortunately, they're releasing this at a time where there's also a bunch of other very big shows that I think are probably gonna get more award noms, but the acting, every single episode, they are kind of always like out acting each other. If I don't get multiple Emmy noms for this show this year in terms of like for the big categories for the actors, I'm gonna be mad. Like I already know it's not gonna happen, but I'm gonna be mad. It's also such a women thing where I think, wasn't it a trend on TikTok as well, where it's like how easily we can just, not easily, but for us women, it's just expected to sometimes suck it up and kind of compartmentalize and be like, this is fine, when everything inside us is actually telling us that it is, in fact, not fine. Ew.
Like, is this allowed? What the fuck? Is that allowed?
I'm sorry, but it's true. You suffered.
Shut the fuck up.
Melissa, shut.
Shauna will lead us.
Bitch, what? Bitch, what?
They all don't want that. Honestly, right now, I think what Lottie is doing is good because we're de-escalating the situation. But at the same time, everybody there has to know that putting Shauna in charge is not the best idea. I'm also gonna put something out there. I think in, not sure if trailer or promo material or whatever, it looks to me like in a specific scene in the future, Nat is gonna wear an apron. So I think Shauna's gonna make her cut up Ben. I think that's gonna be her punishment. Part of her punishment.
A few moments later.
Oh god, that's sadistic.
Natalie will prepare the feast.
Told you.
Do you know about it? You're a child.
30-year-old child.
I just want to be close to you.
Close to you. Pull the trigger on the gun I gave you. But she didn't delete it. Oh, I was gonna say that earlier. I was gonna say there is a recently deleted folder. People who are not Gen Z don't necessarily know that, I think. Like my mom wouldn't know that, for example. So Callie is gonna find out, that her mom is a cannibal. That is their bridge to humanity that is now dead. So far, the cannibalism that we have done was for pure survival in the middle of winter, and I think we're about to eat someone, even though we have other resources available.
Thaisa. She met up with Charlotte the day she died.
Oh!
Ben, please, you gotta help me. Oh my god, I need help.
Oh, this is so creepy. Then please connect the dots at this point.
What you did for Ben?
No.
At least one person is giving her the reassurance.
This is wrong.
Oh, Lottie. Oh, what? Oh, Lottie. Everyone is weirded out. What the fuck? Ew. Ned's facial expression. I think we're gonna get like a little party. It's Thanksgiving after all. While we're all weirded out right now, Lottie is gonna get them all to dance.
Get up here!
Look.
Let's dance!
Sing. Sing.
I have this thing with like secondhand embarrassment. Just the idea that she's doing this in front of everybody, it's just giving me a lot of secondhand embarrassment. This show. What? Are they all seeing it?
Hello. What the fuck?
Okay, so this is where we reached a point in a show where I think some people should stop watching, because some people have always been complaining about how they've lost all their humanity and how you can't root for them anymore and all that jazz, and if they kill Ben, then I'm out of here. This is your sign to leave now. We've reached a point where the girls have food, the girls have other resources available, but they've decided to eat another person. These characters are not good characters. These characters are doing up shit. Love my girls, love that they're having fun, you know? You gotta find the little whimsical stuff in dire situations, okay? Let them celebrate. God forbid women have hobbies. Most obviously, we have to talk about that ending. We've got some hikers there. I was expecting that, mostly because of the tape actually, because obviously they didn't have tapes and tape recorders there, so it was already kind of building up towards the reveal that potentially someone had recorded them there, had found them there. And it seems to be these hikers who I don't think are our rescue. The show starts with another winter, so these hikers are not our rescuers. I think they're just our lunch and dinner. But what I'm thinking, maybe these hikers are a part of a group, and maybe a search party from that group will then eventually, months later, discover the girls. But here's the thought, maybe that there's a woman there, right? And she has dark hair, potentially, so maybe she's Pit Girl. Just putting that out there. I think the biggest problem for the hikers right now is that Shauna is currently in charge. Ha ha ha. Or that she is now newly in charge, because that girl is your death sentence. Definitely wants to protect the cannibalism secret. That is not working so well in the adult timeline, because she does not know that a recently deleted folder exists. This means some escalation in the adult timeline. Callie potentially finding out the secrets that her mom has. Yeah, Shauna was put in charge. It was a very short conflict actually, and then a very quick decision made by Lottie. She was just like, nope, we're putting Shauna in charge. And I think she did that to protect Nat, just for the whole situation. It was the easiest transition of power possible. Just let her have it, you know? I think that's what Lottie did. De-escalating that situation in that moment was very important. So thank you, Lottie, for that. Thank you for putting Shauna in charge and just making sure Nat doesn't get hurt any more that she has been hurt in this episode. Let's just stay on track with Lottie real quick. In the adult timeline, find it very, very interesting that we basically found out kind of, right? We have the confirmation that the apology she practiced and the money that she got was all for Lisa. So she kind of tried to make amends in that direction, and I hope that Lisa is willing to see that. Okay, let's also quickly go back to Wilderness Lottie, Teen Lottie, because I can't get over the creature that she saw. This is the first time that we've seen something like this, right? It was there, it was a shadow figure, and it was none of the hikers. It looked like Vecna from Stranger Things. That was my first initial thought. It all makes sense now. Vecna, the tape, you gotta listen to your favorite song. Since I was already talking about Lottie and both timelines, basically what I think was very good in this episode was the shifting between the two timelines. Sometimes in previous seasons I was getting annoyed by it because it always happened in moments where I didn't want it to happen, but in this episode I needed it. The whole thing with Ben, it was weighing so heavily on my chest. I was so glad when sometimes we went to the adult timeline and I could get a break from that, because that was intense. So very thankful for the dual timeline model here, because that allowed me to occasionally escape the horrors. I think a huge thing this episode has been Ty. We have the very obvious confirmation now that Ty is in fact not Ty, it is other Ty, and we have scenes that prove that the actual Ty that we know and love is like kind of trapped inside her own mind, and she's trying to communicate with Van. Please look, see, I'm not in charge here. Please do something, please help me. Also loved a little nod with the vegetarian thing and with other Ty ordering a lot of meat. Yeah, I don't know what that means. I don't know the extent of other Ty. How long has she been in charge? What happened that triggered her, that brought her out? What can we do to bring quote unquote normal Ty back? And I think I have to end this whole outro with Nat, because what a tragic character. Back when they released her in this butcher apron, I always kind of knew she will have to cut someone up. She mercy killed Ben, which is something that I saw coming. But now having seen it, so tragic. My girl is just out here doing what's best for people, and she's like, it makes so much sense for her adult counterpart too, that she is in so much pain and that she never really fully recovered from the wilderness because of all this, that she's like this huge burden that she's putting on her shoulders. What they did to Ben, we don't have to argue that it is horrible. Rest in peace, Ben. Thank you, Natalie, for ending his suffering. He didn't deserve that. Of course he didn't. A lot of the characters don't deserve their fates on this show, but at the end of the day, he asked for it, and thankfully Nat gave him the mercy kill. And just this knowledge also with her history, with her actual father, and this situation with Coach, who was kind of like a father figure, at least out there, and my girl. And then you have Sophie Thatcher's acting in there. Ugh. I need the Emmy noms. I need them. Right now I'm all over the place with my final thoughts on this episode. All I know is that at this point we really are in the trenches. Like, we are in this moment now where, yes, the show has taken another step, another huge leap. That's it. All that's left for me to say is thank you so much for watching and hopefully enjoying this video. I hope I could tickle some smiles out of you today, and I'll be seeing you in the next one. Bye bye.